Thank you for joining me for This Week with Wilson. We've had a busy week on Capitol Hill with crucial votes, committee hearings, and constituent meetings. In the past month, House Republicans have passed positive legislation that promotes a confident America, creating jobs, supporting strong national defense, and restoring constitutional authority. Sadly, the President has continued his practice of ruling through pen and phone, issuing 2 vetoes in the past month and threatening to veto other common sense legislation like the Debt Management and Fiscal Responsibility Act that passed the House overwhelmingly yesterday. This bill would reduce our national debt, which is currently $19 trillion, and increase accountability. Yet the President has already threatened to veto it. This week, the President sent his budget request for the fiscal year 2017 to Congress. It is fitting that the cover of the President's budget is a mountain, because his record $4.1 trillion budget will leave our country with a mountain of debt that will be imposed on our children and grandchildren. The President's budget does not balance, just like every other budget he submitted. We need meaningful reforms that will create jobs and support national defense, not new taxes that would increase the gas tax by 25 cents a gallon, hurting the elderly and low-income workers. This week there were a number of important hearings on Capitol Hill. The House Armed Services Committee discussed U.S. strategies on understanding and deterring Russia, and the Strategic Forces Subcommittee discussed the importance of the Mixed Oxide Fuel Fabrication Facility, MOX, at the Savannah River site in Aiken. On Thursday, the House Foreign Affairs Committee held a hearing about the implementation under the leadership of Chairman Ed Royce of the dangerous and ridiculous Iran nuclear deal. I was grateful to question administration officials, including Ambassador Stephen Mull, the lead coordinator for the Iran deal implementation, about how this deal threatens American families and our allies, particularly Israel. This week, I was honored to meet with many constituent groups, including Magnet Schools of America, where we discussed increasing choice of our schools. The Military Officers Association of America, discussing the Survivor Benefits Plan, legislation that I am the lead sponsor. I also met with Special Olympics delegates of South Carolina and talked about the important opportunities the Special Olympics provide for athletes and families. Thank you for joining me for This Week with Wilson. If you have any questions about issues before Congress or would like to contact the office, please visit www.joewilson.house.gov. It is an honor to serve you in Congress.